kid shows make money? Well, if you're a studio, there's the obvious, streaming on your own service like Disney Plus or Netflix or HBO, and traditional advertising on your cable or broadcast network. There's online rentals, cross promotions, maybe even a DVD sale here or there. But what if you want to start your own channel and don't have the resources like a Disney or a Nickelodeon? In 2006, Jay Gian and his wife, a children's book author, created a YouTube channel to help educate their kids on learning their ABCs. The early videos were in 2D and sporadically uploaded. In 2016, the couple decided to make the transition from 2D to 3D CGI videos, and they changed the name of their show to CoComelon. The show was so successful that at its height around 2019, it was making an estimated $120 million a year in ad revenue on YouTube. What brings in the big bucks for shows like CoComelon is something called targeted advertising. Targeted ads rely on a mix of user data, including demographics, browsing history, purchase history, and more to deliver ads to the viewer. But there's a problem with doing that with kids. See, in 1998, Congress enacted the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. And one of the rules said that tracking children's online activity requires parental consent. Now fast forward to 2019 and the FTC, along with the New York Attorney General, sued YouTube and its parent company Google for violating Coppa. The settlement resulted in a $170 million fine for Google and YouTube. Now YouTube agreed to pay the penalty and also agreed to develop a system for channel owners to identify child-directed content. And if you've ever uploaded content to YouTube, sometimes you'll see a little box that says, is this content made for kids? And that's what that checkbox is all about. And if you make content for kids, YouTube blocks the ability to notify subscribers of new content being uploaded, and so is targeted advertising. And CoComelon, the most successful kids channel on YouTube, well, some websites tracked an 80% drop in ad revenue as a result of this change. Very recently, Congress has been working on updating Coppa. It's called Coppa 2.0, and alongside that is another bill called COSA, which is for the Kids Online Safety Act. And just within the last 2 weeks, 2 new provisions have been added to Coppa 2.0, excluding connected devices from the definition of individual-specific advertising. What that means is that some targeted advertising based on the device used by a child or teen will be allowed, as long as it doesn't utilize their personal information. So if you're thinking about starting a kids channel, my advice would be to keep your costs really low in the beginning, because contextual ads simply don't pay as high a rate as targeted ads. You might even want to wait until the dust settles on Coppa 2.0 and COSA and see how advertising on YouTube for kids channels are affected. I'm also going to leave a link below to a great conversation about the revenue challenges for kids programming. The interview is from 2022, but it's still relevant today. See you next week.